Hey Philharmonic bass players, welcome back. This is video number 16. Can you believe it? We've been doing these for so long now. It's almost like this is the real world now and the other world is like imagined or something. I don't know. But today we're gonna get really into thumb position. And we've worked on thumb position a couple times in class, maybe with our B flat scale, right? But we're gonna get really into it today. I know you guys have been excited for this, so good luck. To get started, how we're gonna think about this is by reimagining our bass a little bit. So we know that we've got open G, D, A, E. Make sure your bass is in tuned, because mine is not. So we're going to pretend that this part of our bass, this is called the nut, we're going to pretend that this part of our bass is right here where our octave harmonic is. So we're pretending that when we put our thumb here on that octave harmonic, that's our open string. So just like we would play D, E, F sharp, G down there, we can play D, E, F sharp, G up here, right? It's all the same notes, just shifted up, okay? So that we can kind of get this in our brains a little bit, take your thumb, place it on that D harmonic. You might have to find it with your third finger like this, because we know where it is with our third finger because we play it like that. So find that spot, and then switch over and put your thumb there, okay? Now we're going to press down our thumb. So this next note, the open strings are the only ones that are harmonics, right? So our next note, we've got to press down both our thumb and our first finger and find E. Match this pitch. So now we're going to put down our third finger and find F sharp. This one's a bit of a stretch, okay? So stretch that hand and make sure that you're not having your hand out here like that, right? Keep your position the same. So now let's play Mary Had a Little Lamb. So you know how this goes, right? So play it with me, okay, on the D string. F sharp, E, and D. Mary had a 1, 2. Ready? Go! Good job, guys. So I think you've gotten that figured out. So now let's think about where are these notes on the staff. So today, let's look at that thumb position song worksheet. So today, we're just gonna write them how we would for the notes to be down here and just play them up here because I know that you guys can read those notes quickly when they're written like that. So that D, the first note on this page, is right here, that octave harmonic on D with your thumb. But this is in B flat, so we don't have F sharps like we just played in the last exercise. We only have F naturals. So your first note is here. And most of the notes are pretty close to each other, so you can figure out where the rest of them go. If they're next to each other, obviously, if it's above that note, you go one note this way. If it's below the last note, you go one note that way, right? Take a look at the second to last measure. So measure 15, that's D, A, D. So we're just using our thumb on the harmonics there, right? Let's talk for a second about how we use our bass when we're playing in thumb position. There's a couple things that I want you to think about. So let's talk about our bow for a second. When we're playing in thumb position, we want to use a bow that's a little bit closer to the bridge, not all the way down there because that sounds ugly. But we want to play about right here. And that's because if we're over here, since we're already so high up with our left hand, our bow gets too close to our left hand, so it can't make as good of a sound. It needs that distance. So we're playing kind of closer to the bridge. Another thing that we're going to try to do is play with more bow and faster bow. So use as much bow as you possibly can and try to use it pretty quickly, right? So I don't want this. That doesn't sound very good, right? How about if I play it like this? So let's play the first 5 notes of a D minor scale. So that's D, E, F, G, A, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. Okay, so we're going to play those and practice this bowing that we're talking about. So a little bit closer to your bridge and a little bit faster. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really hard, so if you're struggling with this, don't worry because it is very hard for everybody at first. Everybody struggles when they first try to do this. With your left hand, right, we want our thumb to stay pretty straight, okay? So I don't want to see a bent thumb, and I don't want to see like a hitchhiker thumb, right? I want to see your thumb coming straight out of your hand and staying straight. And we want to keep our hand kind of in the same position through this. So I'm not playing like and moving my thumb, right? Right? So keep the same idea when we're playing down here. You know how we keep our first finger, second finger, third finger on the string when we're playing our pinky finger? It's the same thing up here, where when you have any of these fingers down, you need to have the below fingers down too. Always keep your thumb down, never lift that thumb up. So let's take this song in sections now. So look at this thumb position song. So I'm going to play the whole thing for you so you can hear how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's how it goes. Play with me. Try to sight read. We're going to play the first 4 measures. Okay? 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. I'm sure you got that beautifully, so we're going to move on. In these next 2 measures, we've got a bit of a tricky string crossing, okay? So we're going to play A, G, F, G. So when we're playing this G, F, G, we want to keep our thumb on the G harmonic, right? We don't want to hop our thumb over because that makes it less smooth. So keep your thumb on that G harmonic, and when you play that G harmonic, set up your fingers to play the next F natural. So, set up. Alright, and then the next 2 measures are pretty easy. G, F, E, D. Right, so try playing with me measures 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? So measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these next 4 measures are the same 4 measures from the beginning of this piece. So let's play those together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this time, the next note is different. It's a G, right? So all of our other measures, between every set of 2 quarter notes, we've had either a half note or a whole note to kind of break it up between all the fast notes. But right here, we've got a whole lot of fast notes up next to each other. So let's play measures 13 and 14 really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good job. So now we are going to go through and you're going to play with me as we go through the whole thing really slow and then up to speed, okay? So here's the really slow version. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, go. Good job. So now here's the up to speed version. So we're going to play like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe even a little bit faster. Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, you guys rock every single time. So that's it for today. Please record yourself playing this and send it to me. And also prepare this for our weekly Zoom call. You get to play it in front of all of your peers, so that'll be very fun. All right, bye guys, good job. See you next time.